The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors. Lighting for ECAT production provided by the Avery Lee Williams Family Foundation.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. I cannot believe it. My 15th anniversary of Topic Time Nation founding has come and gone on August 19th, and now we're already up to the 21st, 2 days later. And actually, it was 3 days ago on the 18th. What's the matter with me? We have a great show tonight. I have a lovely actress out in LA. You can see she's beautiful. I told her she reminded me of a combination of Jacqueline Smith and Eva Longoria, kind of a femme fatale twist. But before we get to her, I got to read these incredible underwriters, and then we will commence per usual. So we have a new one. We have the Green Brothers Fabrication in Taunton. They're a new one. We have the Vittoria Canaceria Brazilian Meat Market in Taunton also. Canaceria. The Vittoria Canaceria Brazilian Meat Market in Taunton. We have Brian's Barbershop in Kingston, still looking for a new barber with good skills, a new licensed barber with good skills. We have Dirty Paws Pet Grooming in Easton. We have Lynch's Towing Auto Cycle and Truck Center in Brockton, one number for towing, one number for projects. My pal Lynchy there is always in search of new scrap metal wheels, anything to do with transportation, he handles it all. We have Diesel Plus Unlimited in Whitman. We have Mooberry Frozen Yogurt in Raynham. We have Grip It and Rip It, sports trading cards and video games in West Bridgewater. We have One Good Credit in Brockton. We have Eli's Auto Care in Taunton. We have Furnace Brook Motors in Easton and Norton, always for a great deal on a new and used car, or a new used car, I guess. Whichever it is that you're looking for, they can get it. We have Vineyard Farm in West Bridgewater. We have Madigan Land Surveying in Middleborough. We have the Jewelry Salon in Southeastern. We have Anthony Cycles in Middleborough. We have Pals Driving School in Middleborough. We're setting up classes for November and December. Better get on that website. We have the Wareham House of Pizza in Wareham. We have the Riverside Cafe in Wareham. Open 6 days a week, all except Wednesday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. They make the best breakfast from Boston to the Cape, and they have DoorDash delivery. We have the Cornerstone Barbershop in Pembroke. We have Tom Auto in Middleborough. We have Plymouth County Power Sports in Middleborough. We have Countertops Express in North Attleboro, experts in the installation and removal of quartz and granite. We have Salon Giovanni in Marshfield. We have New England Floorscapes in Middleborough. We have Kingston Auto Body in Kingston. We have Grant's Rental in Bridgewater. We have Doggy Boutique, all breed professional grooming for dogs and cats, run by my great next door neighbor, Debbie Siddell in Brockton. We have DNS Auto Works and Collision Specialists in Abington on Route 58. We have RW Carpet and Flooring in Norton, covering floors for 50 years. We have Haven Psychiatric Services right here in the building in room 211. We have Evan Young Realty. That's my brother, the realtor, Evan Young, the realtor. And we have Joe's Diner in Taunton. And I want to thank you guys so very much. And now, Susan Lavelle, is it Lavelle or Lavelle?
Lavelle.
Lavelle sounds very French and elegant, which is what you seem to be, and that's fantastic. And lovely.
Thank you, Chris, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
And yeah, thank you. And I know we set this up a while ago, and I've noticed on Facebook that you've done some work with some, very gorgeous women like yourself, and maybe we can get them on the show at some point too if they want to do it. But right now we're focusing on you.
I'm sure. Yes.
Okay. Now look, here's what we do. What I do with every guest is I try to, pinpoint and profile their childhood. And I think, as I recall, you were a transplanted Midwestern girl and went out to the West Coast to seek your dream in filmmaking, correct? At some point, or acting?
Yes, I'm from West Monroe, Louisiana.
Okay.
And I grew up in ballet and gymnastics and all the performing arts. And I went to LSU. And
hold up. What did you major in at LSU?
Broadcast journalism.
Sweet. Okay. Go on. Keep talking. See and I'll have more questions. I'll have to throw them in there. Go ahead.
Of course, just throw them in there. I was taking acting classes there, and as side jobs, I was modeling in New Orleans and in Baton Rouge, and just a fluke. One day, they were filming the movie Everybody's All American with Jessica Lange and John Goodman and Dennis Quaid.
Wow.
On the football field. And the fraternities and sororities were extras in the stands. And I just happened to walk by with my sorority sisters, and this gentleman came up to me. He was one of the actors in the film. He was playing a quarterback against
Wow.
Dennis. Yeah, it was just a fluke, and I
No,
started.
nothing's a fluke. Everything happens for a reason. But go
I
on.
get, and so he started talking to me, and he said, you could model and act in Los Angeles. And I was like, what?
Oh.
And what happened is he ended up flying me to Los Angeles, and I stayed there for 2 weeks, and he
Still where you
guided.
are. You're still.
Yeah, he guided me, and I signed with the modeling agency Wilhelmina West, across the board. That means commercials, modeling, and acting. And I never came home.
Wow. And how long ago was this?
Many moons ago.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because I'm trying to establish how far you've gone since you've moved out there. It looks like you're doing great, but if you don't want to tell me, that's fine. I'm just curious. I mean,
It was many years ago, and I stayed, and within those 2 weeks, I worked as a glorified extra, and my first job was on Cocktail.
wow.
And that was with
Are you
Tom.
talking about, wait a minute, the film Cocktail from 1988?
Yes.
Wow. I mean, that blows my mind because you look like you could have been born in 1988 or even later.
Yeah, that was the first time I met Tom Cruise.
Oh my
And,
goodness. Wow.
So nice and so kind. And then my next job was
Well, hold up a second. Were you in Cocktail? Were you in Cocktail? And if so,
Cocktail as a glorified extra.
wow.
Yeah. And that means they hire you. You don't have speaking lines, but the star interacts with you. And so he was behind the bar, and he is looking at me, who's across the bar, and interacting with me. And you get bumped up, you get paid more for that. And that's how I met him. He was so incredibly nice.
All right, this was Tom Cruise you're talking about, right?
This is Cruise, Tom Cruise.
He was the bartender in the film. I know it's crazy. I didn't watch the whole film. I love the music video, Bermuda, Bahamas, come on,
Yeah.
pretty mama, and that's you, of course. So that's incredible. So you were served by Tom Cruise in Cocktail in that film.
Yeah. And that was, that was blew my mind, going from LSU to LA, and that being my first little, that was my first little job.
There's nothing little about that, sister. That's pretty big. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Well, all right. So you've been out this, now this is 37 years later.
This is a long time ago. Yes.
Wow. Okay. That's amazing. So, I mean, I didn't realize, I know that a lot of people I've had on the show have gone out to LA to seek their dream. And I had one girl on last year, this girl from Pennsylvania, Marianne Marcellus, and she's done like some indie films, and she's very good. She writes. But it sounds like you're already in the big, you're in the big echelon already. And
yeah. Now, Harrison, I was in it when I was really young.
Right.
I detours. I ended up being on. I met my first husband, who was actor Gary Graham, on the show Alienation. I played an alien hooker.
wow.
Yeah, and I took time off. I took many, many years off to have a family. I have 4 children.
Wow.
So I did, and I went into show jumping. I was an elite horseback rider. So I took a lot of time off, and I actually just came back into it about 4.5 years ago.
Okay.
So,
well, I'm guessing your children must be grown up by now, right?
Yes, they're grown now. I have 4. I have Haley by the actor Gary Graham, and she has a book coming out in 2026. And I have my daughter Sawyer, and she is she graduated from Pepperdine Law School.
Sweet.
And she just took the bar. She's on her way to being a lawyer. And I have my son Hunter, who graduated from the University of Texas in Austin. And then my youngest, Scarlett, is headed this week to Santa Barbara City College.
Okay. She's a freshman now, right?
She'll be a freshman at college. Yeah.
Same age as my nephew. She's probably 18, as is my nephew.
And then I have plus daughter. I have a plus daughter, Kayla.
Okay.
And yeah, so I have a plus daughter too named Kayla, and she's headed to Japan soon on vacation. And my middle two kids just came back from Africa.
Wow.
So my kids are very adventurous, just like I was.
That's great. Well, but let's focus on you. I don't want to get. I love that you're talking about your kids, but I don't want to lose any of the stuff with out of any of your information as well. I want to make sure we cover it all. So, what are you currently working on today?
Okay, so I just finished Mafia Daddies, which is a short film, and it just won. I just heard today it won the New York Film Festival Awards.
Okay.
And so that is off and running at the film festivals. I just finished Curse of Xander, Revenge of the Sorcerer. That's a feature film.
Okay.
That just finished, and that was very exciting. And then there's talk of a horse movie. So I would love, that's kind of like my dream, is to do a horse movie, because I'm very into horses.
Love horses. Yeah, you probably grew up on a farm, right?
Well, I grew up on land. Our neighbor had horses, but I've always had lots of animals.
Oh,
yeah.
I love animals too. I'm a vegan. I've been a vegetarian for 43 years, so I know what it's like.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I know. I feel pretty good. I'm almost 66. You couldn't possibly be close to that, I don't think. Although you never know. I mean, somebody that looks as young as you do, even having 4 adult children.
Yeah, no, I'm not quite there yet.
Good. Well, good. Well, you'll get there. You'll be fine. Okay. All right. Well, so when you were at LSU, you said you majored in broadcast journalism. Did you ever do any newscasting? Like, not just there, but I mean, like, in the realm of the public, networks or TV stations in the neighborhood or anywhere.
No, I took off right to acting.
Okay, you did. Because of that, because of that invitation, because of that game that you were when you were an extra in. What was that film? The one that was you were at the football field. What was that?
That was called Everybody's All American.
Okay, yeah. And you said Dennis Quaid was in that. I remember that now, kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
And now, and who was it that told you they flew you out to LA just like that without even? I mean, you just saw you a pretty girl standing on the sidelines, and they said you should come out to LA and work. Is that basically what happened?
That actor was David Sheltraw, and he played opposite of Dennis Quaid as the quarterback in that film. Mm-hmm.
He's the one that he flew you out to LA though.
Yes.
Okay, total. And that in and of itself is like, that's like hitting plutonium with a pea shooter. It's pretty amazing.
Yes, it was amazing, and and my mom was a school teacher. She was not happy about that, but my dad was very supportive.
Okay.
It just that kind of stuff just didn't really happen, back then. And
it doesn't happen for most people. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes it incredible.
Yeah, I just ran with the opportunity. I've always kind of had a gypsy spirit, and
yeah,
I just went. So
you're in fantastic shape. Do you work out every day?
Oh, no, not every day. But, I ride horses, and I tell you, I'm an English writer, and riding horses is a workout in itself.
Okay.
And, I do work out a couple of times a week, but I'm not a fanatic. I do watch what I eat.
Okay.
But.
All right. What about like sports and music? I know were you a cheerleader too at school?
Yes, I was. I was the head cheerleader in high school.
No surprise.
Like 3 years in a row or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. And what about at LSU? There too?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't a cheerleader at LSU. No, I wasn't.
Okay. Why not? I mean, you're probably so good at it. I figured you like sports, right? You're a big sports fan, aren't you? Being from that part of the country. I mean, that's the Bible Belt, and that's the football stone, basically, down that the south, that middle southern part of the country with Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas, right? But
yeah, I did try out at LSU. I almost made it, but
really? Okay, I'm shocked.
Yeah,
Okay,
it started, I was really good at gymnastics.
Okay, I can see that.
But because I took gymnastics, I was a ballet dancer. Um, but it gets really highly competitive, as you can see, and it was getting very competitive back then. But I almost made it, but I didn't quite. So I did try out. I would have loved to have been an LSU cheerleader.
Well, it's okay. There's still time. And on that note, we're going to watch a couple of clips from Susan's films, and we're going to talk about them. We'll be right back, and we'll see you in a few seconds, and we'll discuss them.
Oh my God, my feet! I swear I got corns bigger than my nephew's IQ. What the hell's that?
A fake baby.
Well, at least it won't grow up to disappoint you.
So you're gonna work for them?
I don't know. Maybe.
Watch your back. They're broadcasting trouble. They'll charm the huggies right off you.
She's not wrong. Those two will sweet talk and learn out of her rosary.
Listen to me. I have failed in every way. You were right. I am lost. Lost in my hate. But it's not worth for us to lose each other over it. I don't want to be this monster, Alex. But I know I have the strength to change. And if that's what it takes to keep you, then so be it. I love you, son. Please forgive me.
Oh,
Okay.
Susan, that was great. What did we just watch? You tell me what we just watched. Be able to describe them.
Well, which one is it? I don't know.
The two films, the two clips that you sent.
Okay, so the one I think I first sent is Mafia Daddies. That's from the short film.
Okay.
That's the film festival one.
It's filmed where?
It's the one that's winning at the film festivals right
Oh,
now.
okay. The one in New York, the New York Film Festival that you won? That one?
Short film awards, yeah.
Sweet. Okay. And what did you play in that?
I played Adele, and she's very funny, and they're in the scene. The people in this scene, they're Sal Landis, and in this scene, there's Jennifer Collins and Liz Mina. I've worked with both of them. They're fabulous. The director is Deanna Ippolito, and I've worked with Deanna several times. But in this scene, there's a fake baby. These men are ex-mobsters, and there's a meeting going on, and one of them brought a fake baby because it's in a park, and he's trying to listen on what the others mobsters are saying, and he leaves the fake baby in the park, and I show up to meet my friends, and I notice there's a fake baby. So I'm asking my friends about this fake baby in a stroller.
Okay. So was the fake baby supposed to be like a bugging device, kind of like from the old secret agents era of the golden age of television, which is what they used to use, stuff like that?
No, he just brought the fake baby so people thought
People didn't know he was a gangster.
Wouldn't be. Yes, exactly.
I got
exactly.
it. Okay. And what about the other film? What about the other clip? What was that?
The other clip is from Dear Mother, and the director is Andoni Zorbas. He also stars in it. And Dear Mother is a drama. So I sent you a comedy and a drama. And Dear Mother addresses her husband, my character's husband, is killed right in front of us.
Wow.
Andoni plays my son. And of course, this destroys her.
Yeah.
And she becomes very enraged and full of hate. She becomes an alcoholic. And her son is trying to help her through all this pain. And she becomes very hateful and abusive toward him. And this particular scene, this film directs toward racism, and we characterize a group of people and will say all white people do this when something bad happens, or all black people all act like this, and it's not true. And so this film addresses that among many other situations. And in this particular scene, her son's going to leave her. Okay. And she does a turnaround and realizes she can end up totally alone. And so she's addressing that with him and is asking him not to leave. Okay,
wow. Now let me ask you this. Have you ever written anything? Like, have you ever tried writing a script yourself? And if you haven't, would you ever consider it?
I have a lot of ideas, and I have done outlines. And yes, I would consider it. And I would love to do that one day. I have so many people around me that I feel like are better at it than I am.
Oh, you can't worry about that. Listen, I used to think there were so many people that could do a TV talk show better than me. So what? Does that stop me?
No, obviously not.
Obviously not.
Them. Like Deanna Epilado, she puts me in so many of her films, and she gives me such great parts.
Okay, so you feel okay. So you're so busy with that. It's kind of hard right now to break away and do it for yourself. Is that what you mean? Writing.
Sorry, like some of my dream parts that I've already been thinking about, because she knows me so well.
Okay.
We're connected that way. And like Andoni gave me the part of a lifetime with Dear Mother. And Dear Mother is on Tubi and on Amazon Prime and other streaming networks. With that drama, I must have hit every single emotion that a mother could hit, every single, it's just horrible to lose someone that way.
I know.
And so I feel already quite fulfilled as an actress in the characters I've been given, even in the comedy realm. And so I would love to do that one day, write at least a short film and have it produced.
Yeah,
But right now, as an actress, I have a film coming out, An Intruder Among Us, and I play a prostitute in it. And I just I'm really a character actress, Harrison. I know what I look like.
You're a beautiful lady, I'll tell you.
Thank you. It really is. I play character parts. I'm not really in any of my projects I'm hired to do. I'm not really the glamour girl. I'm a character actress.
Well, I can see that. Yeah, I know. You're not like over ostentatious about how you look, but you got what it takes, and you do what you do with it, and that's wonderful. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever played music at all? Done sports? I just want to cover. I know you said you did cheerleading, but anything else?
Oh yes, I played softball. I was a really good softball player.
Okay.
Growing up, I was on teams, and I played.
What position were you?
I played pitcher for a long time.
Wow.
And second base. I played shortstop. Those were my positions. But in West Monroe, it was a big deal to be on the softball teams. And it was a big deal. And I played softball. And so, yeah, I did that. I was in a ballet company.
Okay.
And Twin City Ballet Company, all my youth. So, yeah, I did that. Well, and I was on a team.
Did you ever sing? Did you ever sing in a band or play an instrument, musical instrument?
I played the organ when I was younger.
Okay.
And always in the choir in
church,
middle school and high school.
Oh, did you go? What about church? Church too, or just school?
Oh no, church. Southern Baptist church was a big deal growing up. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, you probably didn't grow. You were probably living near Britney Spears growing up. Although she's probably, well, I don't know how old she's probably. You guys are probably close to the same age, I guess. I don't know how old she is right now. I'm not even thinking about that, but. I just thought of Kentwood, Louisiana, because that's where she's from. Was that near where you grew up?
That's pretty close. My cousin was the principal at her sister's school.
Wow, small world, huh?
But I did not know them. No, I did not know them. Now I'll tell you, I knew Duck Dynasty's sons were like a couple of grades younger than me.
Okay.
And they went to West Monroe High School, and that's where I went to West Monroe High School.
West Monroe, yeah, okay, I've heard of that. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, so what are you looking forward to now that, you know, summer's winding down? What are your projects coming up on the horizon? You got anything big coming up? I always ask people this as we're getting ready to wrap the show up pretty soon, but I want to hear if you got anything else coming up that you want to mention.
I'm just looking forward to the projects I've finished coming out. I'm looking forward to some of the projects I've been talking with. I'm really not supposed to talk about, but
then don't worry about it.
But the one I'm anxious is the horse movie.
Okay.
It's Richie Greer, the Curse of Bandor, Revenge of the Sorcerer. The director Richie Greer, he may be doing Riding Thunder. And I've already agreed to be in that, and I'm excited to hear if that one goes. And so that's kind of what I've been working on and thinking about right now.
Okay.
And
are you still-
my birthday is at the end of this month, and so August I've been enjoying with my children and getting my youngest off to college. So that's what I've been doing right now.
Are you still modeling at all? You still
Well,
look like you could be, but that's what I want to find out before we wrap up.
I red carpets a lot. I know a lot of photographers, and I still model when I'm asked or something like that, but I don't pursue it. I don't really pursue it. It's just acting in my life right now.
I got it. Okay. And on that note, we're in the final 5 minutes of the show. I hope you had fun talking to me.
I did, Harrison. I had a great time. I'm thrilled. I'm excited to meet you and your wonderful, amazing personality, and I love it.
I'm just kidding. My personality's lousy. I'm just acting too. I'm an actress too, you know. All right. So
you have questions that nobody else has asked me, which I love.
Well, as long as they're not too personal, unless you want them to be personal, then I'll start asking personal questions. All right. Now, I have a witty side too. So that having been said, if any of those people that you're working with, I'd love to get them on as guests. You have my digits. Have them contact me if they want to do the show. We'll get them on, of course, most likely by Zoom because you're in LA. But you know, like I said, I always prefer the in-person interview if they want to do it. If anyone's coming east for any reason,
I will pass that along, definitely.
Okay. Now, what I want you to do is to give shouts out to those people, you know, that are going to see the show, because a lot of people are going to see it. I always end the show with that, having the guests do shouts out.
Okay. Deanna,
kids, if you want.
Andoni Zorbas, Richie Greer, my best friends back home, Tina and Allison and Raylene and Jennifer Collins, and let's see, Dean Werner. I'm just trying to throw them. My friend David Tweet. I'm just throwing my kids. Sawyer, Scarlett, Hunter, Kayla. Yes, I just running.
Did a nice job naming them. Those are cool names.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Well, that's wonderful. Now you did a wonderful job with me, and I'm always, you know, whenever I have someone on the show. From then on, I never let them alone as far as when they accomplish something. I always share it on Facebook. So when I see you doing something in a film, I'll share it and I'll say, Susan was on my show Topic Time. Look what she's done now. It makes me look good, almost. But go ahead. What are you going to say?
Harrison, my mom. Hey, Mom.
Oh, okay. Okay, my mom too. She's hanging in there. She's almost 89. All right. Okay, so we're going to wrap the show up. I'm going to have one favor asked. Will you stick around, and my tech guy will take a pic of us for Facebook, and I'll tag you in it. Will you be willing to do that?
Great. No problem.
If you tag me, that would be great, too.
Of course.
Okay. And like I said, don't just, share my number. I have no problem giving it out. I saw you with some beautiful women on Facebook. I'm always looking for guests that are like that, are great for ratings, easy to talk to, and that sort of thing. So
I think you're talking about my friend Catherine. I'll definitely pass that along. Oh, I need to say hi to my publicist.
Okay.
Sherry Lee Kilpatrick. Hey, Sherry. And I'll leave it at that, and I'll definitely pass your number along, Harrison.
Yeah, okay, especially to the ladies. I love giving beautiful ladies my number. All right, we're going to wrap the show up. You ready to snap along as we did it at the beginning?
Yes.
Okay, folks, wrapping up another great Topic Time interview. More coming up on the horizon as we cruise toward year number 16 of this great Topic Time Nation.
Lighting for ECAT production provided by the Avery Lee Williams Family Foundation.